Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, where did that youthful spark go? Or maybe you've noticed your energy dipping faster than it used to, like your get up and go got up and went? Chuckle softly. Trust me, you're not alone. But here's the good news. What if I told you that some of the best tools to feel vibrant, sharp, and truly alive after 55 are sitting right there in your kitchen? Today we're talking about 5 simple, delicious foods that can help you turn back the clock. Not with magic potions or expensive supplements, but with the power of everyday eating. These are foods that fight inflammation, boost your brain, keep your heart strong, and yes, even help your skin glow like it did years ago. And the best part? You probably already enjoy some of them. Let's start with the first superstar on our list, a tiny fruit that packs a mighty punch. Meet the blueberry, nature's little anti-aging gem. These sweet, juicy bursts of flavor are loaded with antioxidants called anthocyanins. Now don't let that fancy word scare you. Think of antioxidants like tiny bodyguards that protect your cells from damage, the kind of damage that speeds up aging. Studies show blueberries can improve memory, lower blood pressure, and even help keep your joints moving smoothly. And here's my favorite part. They're easy to add to your day. Toss a handful into your morning oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or just snack on them straight from the fridge. My neighbor Margaret swears by her blueberry hour. She sits on her porch with a small bowl every afternoon. She says it's her brain boost and sweet treat all in one. And at 72, she still beats me at crossword puzzles. Now, let's talk about something green, leafy, and far more exciting than it sounds. I'm talking about dark, leafy greens, like spinach, kale, or Swiss chard. I know, they're not exactly birthday cake. But stick with me. These greens are like a multivitamin in food form. They're bursting with vitamin K for strong bones, folate for heart health, and fiber to keep your digestion humming. Plus, they've got something called lutein, a natural compound that protects your eyes as you age. And before you say, but I don't want to eat salad every day, here's a trick. Sneak them into meals you already love. Add a handful of spinach to your morning scrambled eggs. Blend kale into a fruit smoothie, you won't even taste it. Or stir chopped Swiss chard into a pot of soup. My friend Jerry calls his daily green smoothie his lawnmower fuel. Says it keeps him going strong in his garden all afternoon. And let me tell you, the man grows roses that could win a beauty pageant. Now, let's move on to a food that's crunchy, satisfying, and perfect for those midday cravings. Say hello to walnuts. These little brain-shaped nuts? They're practically a love letter to your body after 55. They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, the same good fats you find in salmon, that support your brain, heart, and even your mood. A small handful a day has been linked to better memory and lower cholesterol. And here's a pro tip. Keep a jar of walnuts on your kitchen counter. Toss them into salads, mix them into oatmeal, or pair them with a square of dark chocolate for a why not treat. My Aunt Carol keeps a bag in her purse, calls them her emergency wisdom snacks. At 78, she's still taking pottery classes and planning road trips. Coincidence? I don't think so. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Can a few blueberries or a handful of walnuts really make a difference? And my answer is absolutely. Small choices add up. Aging isn't about stopping the clock. It's about giving your body the tools to thrive while the clock ticks. And the best part? These foods aren't just good for you, they're enjoyable. This isn't about deprivation, it's about celebration. But we're just getting started. There are 2 more superfoods I can't wait to share with you. Foods that'll surprise you with how delicious and doable they are. One of them might even become your new kitchen staple. So grab a cup of tea, pull up a chair, and let's keep this conversation going. Now let's talk about a food that's like a hug for your heart and brain. Wild-caught salmon. If you've ever wondered why folks in places like Japan or the Mediterranean seem to age so gracefully, this might be their secret. Salmon is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, those superstar fats that keep your arteries flexible, your mind sharp, and your joints singing. And no, you don't need to eat it every single day. Just a couple of servings a week can make a real difference. Here's how I like to keep it simple. Bake a fillet with lemon and dill, or toss canned salmon into a salad for a quick, no-fuss meal. My buddy Frank, who's 68 and still kayaks every weekend, calls salmon his fountain of youth. He grills it on Sundays and uses leftovers in omelets all week. Says it keeps his energy steady even when he's out on the water for hours. And honestly, the man's got the stamina of a teenager. Now let's move on to something creamy, tangy, and packed with benefits: Greek yogurt. This isn't just a breakfast food, my friends. Greek yogurt is loaded with probiotics, those friendly bacteria that keep your gut happy. And guess what? A happy gut means better digestion, a stronger immune system, and even a brighter mood. Plus, it's got more protein than regular yogurt, which helps keep your muscles strong, something we all want as we age. Don't love the tartness? Try this. Swirl in a spoonful of local honey or fresh berries. Or use it as a substitute for sour cream in recipes. My cousin Linda mixes hers with a dash of vanilla and chia seeds for a pudding-like treat she eats every night. At 65, she's got the glow of someone who's been vacationing in the tropics. But really, she's just been gardening in Ohio. Now, I want you to picture this. A plate with a piece of salmon, a scoop of that yogurt parfait, and a side of the blueberries and greens we talked about earlier. It's not just a meal, it's a celebration of what your body can do when you fuel it right. These foods aren't about restriction, they're about giving yourself permission to thrive. And here's the thing, consistency matters more than perfection. Miss a day? No guilt. Forgot to grab walnuts? Try almonds tomorrow. This isn't a race, it's a gentle, joyful journey. The goal is progress, not pressure. Now, imagine weaving these 5 foods into your week, little bursts of nourishment that add up to big changes. Maybe you'll notice your walks feel lighter, your mind feels clearer, or you just smile more when you catch your reflection. That's the power of working with your body, not against it. But let's take this a step further. Because knowing what to eat is one thing, making it stick is another. And that's where the real magic happens. You know, when I started this journey of focusing on these foods, I'll admit, I worried it might feel overwhelming. 5 new things? But here's what I've learned. It's not about overhauling your life overnight. It's about finding little moments to care for yourself, bite by bite. And when you do, something beautiful happens. You start to feel the difference, not just in your body, but in your spirit. Let's take a quick stroll down memory lane, shall we? We've talked about blueberries, those sweet bursts of joy that protect your cells. Dark leafy greens, the quiet heroes hiding in your soups and smoothies. Walnuts, the crunchy brain boosters you can stash in your purse. Salmon, that heart-loving superstar. And Greek yogurt, the creamy gut guardian that's as versatile as it is delicious. Together, they're like a dream team for your health after 55. But here's the real secret. These foods work best when they work together. Think of them as pieces of a puzzle. Maybe you start your day with a spinach omelet and a side of Greek yogurt swirled with blueberries. Or toss walnuts and salmon into a big, colorful salad for lunch. Even a handful of walnuts with an apple as an afternoon snack counts as a win. My friend Helen calls this her 5-finger rule. She tries to include at least one of these 5 foods in every meal. Some days she nails it, some days she doesn't. But she always says, progress, not perfection. And at 70, she's still teaching line dancing classes twice a week. Now, I won't pretend it's always easy. Life gets busy. Cravings happen. But remember, this isn't about being good or bad. It's about showing up for yourself, one small choice at a time. Maybe today you swap that bag of chips for a handful of walnuts. Next week, you try salmon instead of deli meat in your sandwich. Tiny shifts, my friends, can lead to big changes. And let's not forget the joy of eating. Food is meant to be savored, shared, and celebrated. So invite a friend over for a salmon dinner, or bring a blueberry crisp to your next family gathering. Nourish your body and your connections, because both are essential to living fully no matter your age. Before I let you go, I want to leave you with this. Aging is inevitable, but how you feel as you age, that's up to you. You've got the power to write this chapter of your life with vitality, curiosity, and yes, even a little mischief. So why not start today? I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these foods are you excited to try? Do you have a favorite recipe or tip to share? Let's build a community right here, a place where we can learn from each other and cheer each other on. And if this video resonated with you, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps me keep creating content that supports you on this journey. Because here's the truth, you're never too old to feel alive, to try something new, or to fall in love with the life you're living. So here's to you, to your health, your joy, and the countless adventures still waiting for you. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Now go out there and shine, one delicious bite at a time.